Quackity wants to revive Jschlatt. In today's Dream SMP video, I'm going to analyse and explain Quackity's recent stream. This is why Quackity will revive Jschlatt. If you enjoy this video, then subscribe for the rubber ducky. Also, follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. Thanks. So let's talk about everything that happened. The start of the stream, Quackity shows these cinematic shots, which are amazing. To be fair, it is so good, these cinematic shots, and I'm really happy at the way the lore is taking place and how high quality it is. So let's jump into the actual lore. Quackity meets BadBoyHalo at the top of a tower, and they have an interesting discussion about power. Bad says that Quackity needs to stay out of his way, which Quackity hasn't really been involved with the egg or anything like that, so it's pretty weird that Bad said this, but he is trying to stop everyone in his way that is trying to defeat the egg. But when the topic of power comes up, Quackity says you have no idea what real power is, so let me show you.
Alright, Bad. Alright, since you so much know about power and this whole egg thing, I'm gonna show you real power, Bad. I'm gonna show you real power. I'm gonna show you exactly what I've been working on and everything that I've been doing these past few months.
From this we see Quackity's base, but we don't see inside it, so my guess is that there is wither skulls and TNT all around the base, somewhat similar to Technoblade's base that he showed everyone, and he will use all of them to destroy the egg. This is probably my favourite part. Quackity gets a message from Jschlatt, or should I call him Glatt? The note is telling Quackity to go to Jschlatt's gym with all his different products, which the note is kind of funny. From there, Quackity goes to Jschlatt's gym, and when I say this is the worst gym I've ever seen, I'm not lying, it is so bad. So Jschlatt explains that the gym has had some visitors, such as Tommy, Wilbur and Mexican Dream. Which is ironic as Quackity doesn't know who Mexican Dream is, but he is Mexican Dream, you know what I mean. They start trading and Jschlatt brings up the revive book and wants Quackity to revive him. But Quackity makes this deal and says, let's go gamble on the situation. If Jschlatt wins, Quackity will have to revive him and nothing will be against Jschlatt or anything. But if Quackity wins, then Jschlatt will have to stay as a ghost, but serve Quackity and become his so-called servant. This would be the opposite of what happened when Jschlatt was president, as Quackity would have to listen to Jschlatt all the time and be his kind of servant. But this time it would be completely different, and Quackity would be the leader and Jschlatt would be the servant.
You see, there's a book that's been used once because of that, I think thing, I don't know, a kid came down like, you revived me. Can't even stand it, but I heard it was used for that. And I heard it can bring me back too.
Also, Jschlatt rarely comes back as a ghost, but he is a lot smarter than Ghostbur, as he knows he's a ghost and knows that he can be revived, but he can't leave his gym because his skin will melt, so he does have his own ghost issues. Quackity then goes to Awesamdude and asks him to let him visit Dream, but this visit was different. Quackity asks Awesamdude, can I take a sword and an axe into the prison, as Quackity knows what happened to Tommyinnit, and he also wants to get the revive book from Dream, but Dream won't give the information up so easy, so he has to scare it out of him. So Sam let Quackity take an axe and a sword in, which was kind of weird, but he did threaten Dream, and we don't see if Dream actually gives up the information, but it is very interesting, let me just say that. So let's move on to what actually happened in the prison. Well, Quackity speaks to Dream, and it's like as if Tommy visited Dream, but without the screaming, as Quackity does hate Dream. So it starts civil and nice, but then Quackity asks Dream about the revive book, and everything turns from there. Dream tells Quackity that he had burnt the revive book, but he does say that he has the knowledge of the revive book, so he can revive people. So from this, Quackity asks Dream to give him the information, but Dream doesn't give it up so easy at the start, but then Quackity brings out the axe and sword, and then Quackity reveals his plan on what he will do to Dream if he doesn't give the information. Quackity's plan is to torture Dream in the prison. He said he will visit him every single day and threaten him, beat him to near enough death, so Dream will be in hell for quite a long time until he gives up the information. After Quackity reveals his plan, Dream starts to scream and calling out for Awesamdude, begging him just to save him, but Awesamdude does not respond as he does not care about Dream's life really. But after the screaming and Quackity reveals his plan, the lore ends and the stream just goes dark and shows some cinematic shots, which, as I said, is amazing, and I want to hone in on that point because it was so good.
It's simple, Dream, alright? You're gonna tell me all the knowledge you have in that fucking book, or I'm gonna come here every single fucking day to make your life hell. That is exactly what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna fucking stick to it until you give me knowledge on that book.
I'm not gonna tell you anything.
You have no other choice.
So my theory is Quackity will torture Dream, but he will also talk to Tommy and start making plans to get the information out of Dream. So I think the torture will carry on for maybe 1 or 2 more streams, as Dream is not going to crack, as he is a so-called god, that Dream will just not crack and not give him the information until maybe a plan comes up for Quackity. I think Quackity will get the information and become one of the most powerful people on the server, but he will get it at a cost. He will make a deal with Dream that if Dream dies, he will revive him. And I also think he will revive Jschlatt. At some point, I think it's just logical, it is going to happen, and I think Quackity will be the one to do it, not Dream. I think Quackity will do it. So once Jschlatt is back, I think he's just going to become more chaos and become more evil, and I think, you know, he might start off being nice to everyone, and then it's just going to come out of him, and he's going to become evil and probably power over everyone again. This is just my theory. Leave it in the comments what you think will happen with Quackity's lore. Subscribe for the rubber ducky, and Jschlatt will rise again.